welcome to episode 3. Today I'm gonna start configuring my CLS fleet. So first let's go over and rename this guy. I'm gonna be using this to take everything from the silicon complex, primarily the chips, so let's rename it to something more appropriate. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna select aware. Oh, hold on, wrong type. So there's internal and there's external. We want to go over and what am I doing? Okay. First, actually, no. Let's do this. All right. So we go to waypoints, and we have the stuff from before here. So let's clear those out. That's what I was using for the hub plot. So we want to first add the station that we're taking the goods from, and we're going to want to load into the ship because we're not selling or anything. We're just moving them from one base to another. And pick what we want, computer components, and manual input up to. So this is going to fill the cargo hold with up to a certain amount. And let's go with 50. And if there's less than that much, the ship will pick that up and then just go on over and deliver however much is available. So then we'll do the same with unloading. Input up to 50 and take that out of the hold. Alright, so that should do it. It should start moving over here and we will see the number of components go away. And there's chips here too, so let's add those to the list of things we're going to be shipping. Alright, so again, go over, trade. And we're going to want to hit add, load, and just the same thing. And add for removing it. Unload. Shit. Let's make sure I'm actually loading the right thing. It's really annoying they have a list of all this stuff, but whatever. I'm kind of failing here. Okay. And just tell it to go again. And that should do it. So, turn on SATA and see the thing dock, and it should take it from here and take it over to my HQ. When it decides to actually dock. Right. So, there they went. And in a second or so here, we should actually see it leave the station and head over to the HQ. Shit. It says it's on standby. I've had this problem before. I forget what causes it. Waypoints. Well, this looks okay. I'm just gonna go research this real quick, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, sorry about that mistake. Doesn't exactly inspire confidence now, does it? So what I was forgetting is that the number that you choose when you're unloading it is how much is put into the receiving factory, or in this case the HQ. So what I want to do is go back to this unload, pick my microchips, And then the number that I do here is how much I'm actually putting into the station. So that's how much it'll drop off, and when that number is there, it'll finish. Alright, so that's why it was on standby, is that there was already 50 in my HQ. So, do that with this. Alright, let's see how much I have a table of the different amounts of resources you need for each ship, and this is approximately how many you need for the Boreas. So we'll have it ship stuff over until I have all the resources I need, and then it'll stop. Then when I consume some, it'll go back and start picking up more resources. It's a little roundabout way of controlling how many resources your stations get. So, start, alright, so I'm gonna do the Teladionium next, because the chips don't take up that much room, and I can fit more stuff into this freighter. How much was that? Alright. So, trying to figure out how many we can do per load. Alright. So we go back and go to our waypoints again. And actually, I can probably change the amount of chips we're adding. They don't take up that much room. Boost that up to 100. And do the same with these guys. Alright. Yeah, so we want to add now and do the Teladionium. 1,000 should do. And then when we unload them, add another waypoint. And we'll have that go up to, look at my chart here. Alright, 3,000. Alright, I think that's got it for now. I'm going to just go ahead and do this for all the other resources and show you the results of that. So I've gone ahead and finished configuring the CLS ships. Here's the one that I was working on earlier. Let me show you what I've done. Go to waypoints. Alright, so we have it collecting computer components, Teladionium, microchips, crystals, and quantum tubes, and offloading all of them at my headquarters. And the amounts you see here are the amounts that it will cap at. So once that much has been loaded into the headquarters and it's filled up, it will stop shipping everything. So that means that I won't get a huge amount of everything getting flooded into my headquarters, and it won't stuff up the place, which is good. So I've also done that with this energy tanker, which has turned into a little bit more than just energy. Alright, so it goes to two stations. It goes to the silicon complex and the ore complex. And it picks up the silicon wafers and 5,000 energy at the silicon complex, goes to the headquarters, drops both off, up to 3,000 silicon, that's how much is needed for my ship, and 30,000 energy. Then it goes to the ore complex, picks up ore and another 5,000 energy, and drops off both of those up to 30,000 energy and 4,000 ore. So I'm going to see if having 30,000 for each of these means that it'll have 60,000 total. See if it does that, or if it's 30,000 total. I'm not entirely sure how that works. So we'll let that run and see what happens with it. And then finally, I've gotten my weapons tanker here that goes to the ore complex and picks up all my different weapons. And so it picks everything up, and over here I've set the amounts that I want to have loaded into the headquarters. So anything more than that, and it'll start stockpiling it in the complex itself. So that pretty much takes care of everything I have right now. Show you what I have going on in the headquarters here. So we're starting to get some things filled up. And let's see, 4% on the Boreas. So I think I'm just gonna turn on Zeta for a couple hours, let this run, get my ship reverse engineered, get everything stockpiled, and then see where we are.